Alrighty, well, hello everybody, and welcome to tonight's information session about DreamTrips International. So I've got a few rock stars on screen with me here who I've known for many, many years, who've also joined as part of our leadership team here. So what we're going to share with you tonight, there's two parts. So the first part is how you can save a bucket load as you check off your bucket list. And the second part, which is completely optional and completely separate, is if you choose to, if you love this as much as we do, you can actually join as what we call an IBO, an independent business owner, and you can get paid to share this with others and create real residual income. So before we kick off, a tiny little bit about me. So I have actually been a part of the concept that I'm going to share with you today for over 8 years. I joined just a couple of days after my 40th birthday. And at the time when I saw this, my life was actually in a complete mess. I used to own 13 gyms, and at the time we just lost everything, and my life was in a complete mess, and I didn't think I'd be able to travel for 5 to 10 years based on the financial situation that I was in. But thanks to this concept and sharing with a few people who share with a few people, it didn't take long, and I was actually able to take my kids out of school and travel full time. Now, that may not be your goal. It may not be your thing. Maybe you just want to have an extra 1 or 2 trips a year. Or like many people, maybe, financially, you've been looking at this gig economy, trying to figure out what the heck it is and how it all works. And you're looking at how you could create an extra income online. So we are really excited to share this with you this evening. So I'm just going to share my screen. Don't worry, I promise you it won't be death by PowerPoint. Alrighty. So DreamTrips International. Whoops. And there we go. My computer's already decided to freeze on me. You don't have to be a tech expert to be able to do this business. So as the name implies, dream trips. So they're not cheap trips, they're not crap trips. This is helping ordinary people like you and me be able to check off their bucket list in style like VIP rock stars. And really, if you could travel anywhere and time and money weren't an issue for you, what would be your dream holiday destination? Not the one that you can, afford based on the circumstances that you have right now. And think about the number one thing that stops you from being able to travel more. And for most people, it's time and money. They don't have the time because they're locked into businesses, jobs, or whatever their current circumstances are, or they don't have the income to be able to do the trips that they'd really like to do. So they just do what's within their budget. And we love to be able to bring the two together. I call it the champagne travel on a beer budget. So right now, as you all would be very well aware, travel is booming and it's bigger than ever before. After 3 years of lockdowns and restrictions and borders closing, it's so great to finally be able to travel and explore the world once more. Now, the concept that I'm sharing with you tonight has been around for a while. We've actually won 50 World Travel Awards, and that's like the Oscars of the travel industry. So it's more than just a search bar. We have decades of experience. And we are really excited to show you how we can help you to make your dreams come true when it comes to travel. So DreamTrips has literally just relaunched after COVID, and we've launched with a brand new online booking portal and an incredible member loyalty program. So through our portal, you can save up to 60% off standard rates on hotels and condos. You also have incredible pricing on all-inclusives, and we have the best deals on cruises as well. So what does it actually mean? Well, with our membership loyalty program, you get rewarded for everything that you do within our platform. So you get rewarded every time you book hotels, cruises, or condos through our platform. You actually get 25% of that booking value back in member loyalty points. Now, those points, $1 1 point equals $1, and that can be used for hotels, condos, and cruises, which is fantastic. Now, when you join, right now we have an incredible promo. I'm going to share that with you in just a second, and you're going to be blown away that you could literally get started for such a low amount. But it is a subscription. We have subscriptions for everything, and everything that you pay towards your membership, you get 3 times that back in loyalty credit. So for example, if you are paying $100 a month into this membership, It's like a travel savings plan that gives you $300 a month in member loyalty credit, and those points never expire, which is fantastic. And something that all of our new members are getting really excited about is when you join right now, you actually will get a free cruise 6 months from now. So once you've been a member for 6 months, boom, you unlock your free cruise voucher for 2, which we are so excited to take everybody on a cruise. So if you could go anywhere for your free cruise, where would you like to go? So I thought I'd just jump in and do a couple of quick examples from our travel portal. So these are some examples on accommodations. This first one, we're looking at London, and this is the best price we could find on Expedia. So the Bryson Hotel, you can see there is $261 a night. Now, when we looked that up in our DreamTrips loyalty portal, you can see there that our price, we can save 42%, which is incredible. So, whoops. I think I've just clicked the wrong part. I might have gone back one. Sorry, guys. Like I said, you don't have to be a tech whiz to be able to do this. So through our loyalty program, we get to save $111 a night. So when you look at that over that 3-night booking, that's a total saving of $334. So this one is Las Vegas. You can see there this hotel through Expedia, it's already 25% off, and the price comes down to $183 per night. Through our travel portal, we were actually able to bring that down a further $100 a night. That's a 55% saving. So then New York. Everyone's got New York on their bucket list, I think. So this one here, the New York Hilton. So again, through Expedia, $440 a night. Now, if we check that through our DreamTrips portal, same dates, same room, same hotel, and we can apply up to $228 a night in our loyalty savings. So that's almost $700 in savings just on that booking alone. So you can see through this portal, you know, when you can create such incredible savings, we can actually upgrade our accommodation and stay in better hotels or better properties, or you can stay longer, or you can go more often. So here's another one in Thailand. I love Phuket. So this one is through Expedia, $284 a night. Through our platform, 72% savings, which is amazing, bringing that down to just $78 a night. Then we've got Rome. Rome, oh my goodness, I love Rome. It's absolutely incredible. And again, you've got a 49% saving there, which, I mean, it's just amazing, right? We could just show you so many examples. I know we've got some Aussies on tonight and a couple of you from Sydney. So this one is the Park Royal Darling Harbour. You can see the best online price through Expedia was $190. And then you can see through our loyalty program, there was a 31% saving on that one. Now, Kerry, if you're actually on right now, I'm just going to stop sharing my screen. I know that it's your fiance's 60th birthday this weekend, and I think you actually booked that hotel through the portal, right? So what were your results and how much did you save on that particular hotel?
Absolutely. When I went direct to their website, their rooms were just over $500. It was $506 for the night for a deluxe room, and I was able to get it for $240. So I saved $260 for the one night.
Oh, wow.
And that's tomorrow night. Woot, woot.
Oh,
Going
my
to Sydney.
goodness. So you're a bit excited to head off to Sydney. I love it. I love it. And we're about to head into the condos. So let me share my screen and we'll look at the next part of our portal. So you can see there you can book hotels, which we've just had a look at some examples. You can also book condos. Now, condos are basically timeshare apartments. Now, Chris, who's on with us tonight, Chris and I are both timeshare members. My timeshare membership cost me $26,000 initially, and then it's about $2,500 a year. And I'm locked in for life, and I can never seem to use my points. It's very frustrating. I so wish that I'd seen this 10 years ago when I joined that, because this is 1,000 times better. And now we get to access the timeshare pool of apartments that aren't utilized by members through our portal for literally cents in the dollar. So here's an example. You can see there, this is one bedroom queen bed. Now you can see through the portal, we can get that, like that last price. If I just scroll back there for a moment, that was $140 a night. So for a 7-night booking, that's $1,237. Through our portal, you can see the recommended suggested retail price is $1,645. We actually had that for $645, but we can then apply $500 of our loyalty credit, and that brought that particular booking down to $299. Now, these condos are great, especially if you're traveling for longer periods of time, or if you're wanting to add them onto our dream trips, or if you're traveling with children, because typically they're 1, 2, and 3 bedroom apartments. They usually have, a full kitchen, or at least a kitchenette. This one here you can see has got a full kitchen, and they usually have laundry facilities as well. So I love to be able to layer these in, especially in longer trips, catch up on all the washing, good old mum hat on. But it's nice to have all of those creature comforts from home as well. So here's one in New South Wales. So this is a 2-bedroom lagoon apartment. You can see there that this particular example sleeps 5 people. So best online price was $247 a night. So $1,732 for the total week. If we compare that, so this is Oaks Pacific Blue Resort. If we compare that to our price, $1,403, bringing that down with our $500 member loyalty credit, $935 for the entire week. How amazing is that? Now, here's another example. What have we got here? Soriano, Palazzo, nice. So look at that one. We've actually got a studio hotel there, and that's down to just $299. Like, these are insane value. You can see that, through this portal, we can help you save so much. Now, Orlando, I think most people want to check off Disney at some point in their life. I certainly want to take my kids. This is a 2-bedroom apartment. This one sleeps 6 people. So you can see there, $1,441 was the best price we could find on Expedia. Our price, we can actually bring that down to just $299. So it suddenly makes that trip so much more affordable when we can bring the price of accommodation right down. It gives you more cash to be able to spend at Disney World. And here's another one, the Westin at Punta Cana, another one, incredible value there as well. Now, cruises. Everybody loves cruises. So I'm actually just going to ask, I'm going to just stop sharing my screen for a moment. I'm going to ask Chris to share here. I know Chris is going on a cruise, I think in a couple of days' time, and he's not very happy because he booked his cruise just before this portal was actually released to our Dream Trips community. And I know, Chris, if you had booked through the platform, you would have saved a whole heap more. So did you want to share your experience?
Yeah. Basically, I'd already booked it before they did the launch. Otherwise, I would have waited for the launch. Basically, the trip we're doing is a 10-day all the way to the Barrier Reef and back again. It worked out to be about $1,500 per person. I did get some little discounts, but it still worked out roughly $1,400 a person. If I'd done it through our travel club, it would have been $846 American. So it would have been about $600. So I would have saved at least $800 per person. So that is like a mega huge saving. Also booked accommodation down in Sydney and saved another $30 a night on the 2 nights we're down there as well. So they're all little savings, but when you put it together in a trip, it's thousands, and it truly is if you like travel quite regularly.
Oh my goodness, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Chris. So let me, oops, hang on. I just hit the wrong button, as you do. And I've decided to try and start creating new slides for a presentation halfway through. Oh my goodness. And now it won't let me share my screen again. See, you don't have to be a genius to be able to do these presentations, I'm telling you. Oops, it's really not going to let me share my screen. There we go. Okay, let me try this. Except now I've lost my Zoom. It's all happening tonight, people. We normally don't have this many tech challenges. There we go. I haven't even had a glass of wine yet. Maybe that's what I need. I need a glass of wine. All righty. Play from current slide. There we go. Okay. So The other great thing about our cruise portal, when you book cruises or when you book hotels or when you book accommodation with those condos, you actually receive 25% back of your booking value in more loyalty points that you can then spend on more travel. So with our cruises, you actually get anywhere between $25 to $1,500 of bonus onboard cabin credit that you can use towards tours, basically anything online, your alcohol packages, all of those good things. And that onboard credit varies depending on the amount of the cruise. So here's the actual cruise that Chris was sharing with you. 7-night cruise to the Great Barrier Reef. You can come up and say g'day to me because I'm at Ellie Beach. You can see through our portal that was $495, which is amazing value. And we have cruises pretty much to every destination on every cruise line that you would like to go on. So just as a quick recap on that loyalty program, because it's a lot to take in and a lot of people kind of like, wow, like it just sounds too good to be true. So you're rewarded with every dollar that you pay towards your subscription. You get 3 times that back in loyalty credit. You can use that loyalty credit on hotels, condos, and cruises. And then you earn 25% back every time you make a booking. And once you've been a member for 6 months, you and your favorite plus one are going on a free cruise. Pretty cool, right? And those member loyalty points, they never, ever expire. So the second part of our program are dream trips. So as I said at the very beginning, these aren't cheap trips, they're not crap trips. This is a fully curated holiday, a dream holiday, where we choose the best places to stay, the best time of the year to go, the best tours when you're there, and a whole bunch of extras. That cocktail right there is a dreamsicle, which we love. There's Kerry and I on top of the world in Santorini, having a great time, enjoying a wine. Look at that view, absolutely sensational. And when you arrive, from the time you land at the airport, that's Chris and I in Hawaii last year on another dream trip. Your hotel transfers are included, and it feels so good when you arrive at the airport and there's a little sign that has your name and dream trips so that you can literally just, be whisked away to the hotel. Then you have a private check-in with your dream trips host who's there to make sure that you have the best experience. This is Kerry and Eamon and myself again in Santorini. This was one of the restaurants that we had a meal at, overlooking those famous blue domes. And again, you probably would have walked past that restaurant and never thought in a million years to go in there. But because of our travel community and the experience and the years that we've been doing this, they pick the best little spots that you probably wouldn't find if you were looking on your own. So you have a welcome party so you can meet some other travel enthusiasts, all your excursions, and you usually have a farewell dinner included as well. So let's have a look at a couple of trips. And look, there are literally hundreds of trips. So I'm going to whip through these really quickly. So we've got Bali, Croatia, Dubai, Hawaii, 4th of July, New York City. So, 4th of July, that's obviously a massive, big deal in New York. And to be able to stay there and have access, to the views of the fireworks, most people can't access those type of properties at that time of the year. And certainly not at these prices. You wouldn't even get one night's accommodation for the price of the whole trip. So I'm so excited about this one. I would love to take my son on this. It's the supercar experience in Denver, Colorado. And what's your dream car? They've got Aston Martins, McLarens, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, whatever your style. And for $639 per person, it even has a whole photo video package to capture your experience. And it's $639, that's 4 days, 3 nights. You wouldn't even be able to hire the car for that price. African safari is certainly on my bucket list. You've got Washington, DC, Lithuania. I cannot wait to do this trip. This is definitely on my bucket list. A week sailing the beautiful Greek islands on a yacht. That sounds like my style. We've got Hungary, Nashville, Amsterdam. Like, this is actually teamed up with an event, Comic-Con. And I know that my daughter, who's 15, is very excited about that. Apparently it's a big deal to teens. So I love that not only do we have these amazing trips, but we team them up with events and concerts and things as well. Alrighty, so you've got Chicago. Look, that just looks amazing. So you can see there in the bottom right hand corner, there's a picture, and it's the tilt experience. And I believe it's not for the faint hearted. You definitely don't want to do that one if you are terrified of heights. This one, look at this, like, absolutely incredible. This is a Halloween tour of Transylvania, and you go to all of these different castles. Like, this experience is just out of this world. Another one to Hungary. I think we might have a couple of double ups here, guys. I do apologize. We add more trips all of the time. You can see there, Seattle. This is a summer in Seattle, $589, 4 days, 3 nights. Again, incredible value. Like, there are so many trips, and we are adding more trips all the time. This one in Bulgaria looks absolutely amazing. And I've heard that this castle, I saw some extra pictures on a Zoom that I was on earlier today. And oh my goodness, it's so quaint and so beautiful. And we've had people like call us and tell us, like, staying here at this royal castle is absolutely next level. So we're really excited about this trip in Bulgaria to be launching. We've got golf trips, like, just check this one out in Lithuania, $109 a night. That's 3 days and 2 nights. You've got breakfast every day, like, just such great value. Cancun, oh my goodness, a bunch of our friends just recently did this one. That was last week, which is amazing. Kerry and I did this trip, as you saw, to Santorini last year. There's another one. They're on that trip right now, and another one in October. So some of these trips that are really popular also do repeat themselves. So yeah, so much to choose from. And this trip in Athens, absolutely amazing. So I added that on to the end of my Santorini trip. So we often do back-to-back trips where you can, for us in Australia, you're traveling all the way to Greece. Well, you may as well do some extra trips while you're there. And I know Lee Evans, one of my beautiful friends, she's Lee Larson now. She was Lee Evans when she went to Europe for 5 weeks. She did 5 back-to-back trips and used the portal to book in between. She got engaged on her trip over there. So we love to be able to add on those back-to-back trips. You can also extend the trips out, so you can add on extra nights at the same great rate as well. So I've shown you a whole heap of dream trips. And really, when it comes to dream trips, we're limited by our imagination. We even have a bucket list email that you can send through to share your bucket list experience ideas. Now, what I love about the club as part of our membership loyalty program, not only do you get rewarded for being a member, you get rewarded for booking through the portal, but you also get rewarded when you go on dream trips. So once you have been a Dream Trips member and you've taken 5 dream trips, you earn a free cruise. So remember, once you've been a member for 6 months, just paying your fees, you get a free cruise. Well, once you've taken 5 dream trips, you get another free cruise. Once you've been on 10 dream trips, you earn $1,000 towards whatever dream trip you'd like to go on. After 15 dream trips, you've got another $2,500. And after 20 dream trips, you've got $5,000. Now, I want to let you on a little secret. You can stack those amounts. So I'm going to be saving mine up. So once I hit my 20 dream trips, the birthday VIP concierge will contact you to put together your dream birthday trip. Now, you can save the $1,000 and the $2,500, stack it together. So now you've got $8,500 to put together the birthday trip of your dreams. So for me, I showed you that yacht trip in the Greek islands. I would love to do that. And also go to the island where they filmed Mamma Mia, so Kerry and I can sing our hearts out. So I'll have $8,500 for myself and, a bunch of my favorite friends to do that yacht trip, and then go to do that Mamma Mia experience. And once you have taken 100 dream trips, you actually will have $50,000 to put together your custom dream trip of a lifetime. I mean, how amazing is that? what would you do? Where would you go? Would you do a world cruise? Would you do all the continents? Like, oh my goodness, like you're literally limited by your imagination. So I just feel so truly honored to be partnered with DreamTrips with such an incredible rewards program. Now, there are a bunch of additional membership benefits of being part of our club. We have daily deals. You can also access our entertainment. And if you're a Plus member, you get a concierge who you can call 24/7 and ask literally anything. And that in itself is valued at $2,500 a year. And then if you are a priority member, you also get the VIP airport lounge passes. Now, there were a bunch of us Aussies that went on that Hawaii trip, and we all flew out of Sydney. So we all met at the airport lounge. We had unlimited drinks, all the food, all the trimmings. It was absolutely amazing. It was like our pre-departure party. I think we were lucky that they actually let us on the plane, to be honest. But oh my goodness, what a way to kick off the trip. Then when we went to Greece, we had a 5-hour layover in Dubai. And I don't know if you guys have been to Dubai airport, but it's very busy, the hustle, the bustle, it's overwhelming, it's huge. And so to be able to just relax and escape the craziness and the chaos of the airport and to just sit in that peace inside of the airport lounge truly was such a beautiful blessing. So you may be thinking at this point, oh my goodness, this sounds great, Coles, but what's it going to cost? It's going to cost me thousands. Well, I have some great news. It's not going to cost you thousands. It's not even going to cost you hundreds. I'm going to share our amazing promo with you in just a second. But before I do, I just want to give you a recap on those 3 membership levels. So our bottom tier membership is the standard. And as you can see there, it's normally $200 to join and just $70 a month. I don't know about you guys, but I probably spend more than that on wine. So remember, you get those loyalty points loaded into your portal straight up. You get DreamTrips, the online booking portal, and you also get those activities and event tickets. And remember that $70 a month, that's your holiday savings plan that's adding up to 3 times that. So 3 times 70 is 210, if my math is correct, for a Friday evening. And that's $210 a month that you've got accruing inside of your membership, your member loyalty program. So Plus is our middle tier. You get all of the standard offerings. In addition, you get your concierge and vacation rentals. Now, the beautiful thing with the concierge, you can literally call them 24/7 and ask them absolutely anything. So normally that one's $400 to get started and then $100 a month. Now, personally, I'm a priority member. So with the priority, it's normally $600 to join and just $130 a month. So that $130 a month turns into $390 a month in credit that goes into my travel portal. But we also get 7 days early booking access to all of those dream trips. So the priorities do get that added advantage that we kind of get first dibs on the trips, which is great. In addition to that, we get those VIP airport lounge access passes, which, my goodness, once you've traveled with those, you never want to not have those ever again. And then we also get this thing called a personal loyalty concierge. So for that, twice a year, you can give them all of your membership numbers and loyalty programs, so your flybys, your frequent flyers, your credit card points, your memberships to various hotel chains, and your personal loyalty concierge will put them all together and build out a trip for you or you and your family, which is absolutely incredible, because normally, like, I just couldn't be bothered. It just takes too long and it's too complicated and confusing to figure it out. So I love that we have that available to us as well. So I did tell you that we have a really exciting promo, and that is, drum roll, dun, 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 you can actually apply any of those memberships and you can join for just $1. That's it, just $1. So whether you'd like to join on a standard, a plus, or a priority, those initial enrollment fees today are waived. It is just $1 for a standard, it's $1 for a plus, or it's $1 for a priority, and you'll immediately get $500 of loyalty points loaded into your online travel portal that you can then use straight away. Now, you'll also get that free cruise voucher after 6 months. And then coming back to those monthly subscriptions, remember you're getting 3 times that back every single month. And you're even going to go in the draw to win 10,000 loyalty points if you join on this $1 promo, which ends on the 30th of April. So we've just got a couple of days. So, oh my goodness, do I just drop the mic? Like, that's absolutely amazing, right? That you can join for just $1 on a trial membership. Check it out. Use your $500. Have some great savings. And if you love it, stay. If not, you can cancel your membership. There's no problems at all. Then some of you may be thinking, well, that sounds great. I love the dollar deal. That's awesome, Kylie, but I'm not sure about those monthly subscriptions. Well, I've got something for you too. And that is, we love to share this program with others. And when you refer 4, you pay no more. So once you referred 4 memberships of an equivalent membership level, then your monthly fees are waived, but you still earn the credit. So for example, I'm a priority. I just refer 4 priorities or equivalent. So it could be 8 standards. That waives my priority membership. I've probably introduced over 50 people to this club just this month on this $1 deal. And we even have a system we can help you with some social media posts on what to say and how to get those fees waived. So I no longer pay my $130 a month, but guess what? I still earn the credit. So even though I'm not paying those membership fees, I'm still earning my $390 a month in loyalty credit. So how amazing is that? So I want you to just take a moment to think about all the people that you know who travels. Who do you think would love to save on travel? And who would you love to take on your cruise 6 months from now? And something that a bunch of my friends have started doing is we've just been promoting the cruise and saying, hey, if you join for $1, then 6 months time, you get your cruise voucher. So it's kind of like a holiday savings plan or a lay-by system to go on that amazing cruise. So guys, I'm going to change gears now. We've talked about the refer 4, pay no more. But now I want to share real quickly how you can actually earn with DreamTrips. So a lot of people, as much as this is an incredible promo, it's an incredible platform where you can save. Some people still don't have the time freedom or the money to be able to travel. And that's where this second part I know is going to change so many lives, just like it's changed my own. So when you first introduce someone to our membership, you actually get paid what's called a first order bonus. Now, obviously, there's no commission on a $1 promo, but with those memberships, you can earn anything from $50 to $400 as an upfront commission. Now, when it comes to leverage is all about achieving more by doing less. And I can tell you, I'd rather earn 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. And, you know, just myself, this last 4 days, my son's been quite sick. We've been in and out of hospital and super grateful to now be home. But you know what? My business continued to grow. We had hundreds of people sharing this. And, you know, I just felt so blessed and so grateful that, you know, we all work as a team. Tonight, we've got another one of our team who's not feeling well, but guess what? We all work as a team and the business continues. So it's really great to really be part of a community that loves and supports each other, that cares for each other and lifts each other up. So what does leveraged income really mean? Well, you share this with a couple of people and they share with a couple of people who share with a couple of people who share with a couple of people. And all of a sudden, you have got a membership base all over the globe and you start earning weekly and monthly residual income. Now, residual income is so important. Like the key to wealth is to learn how to earn money while you're asleep, or as I like to say, how to earn money while you're asleep on holidays or having fun with your family and friends at the beach. So we already pay subscriptions to everything. It's part of what we do in normal life. Well, now we have this new opportunity where we can share this subscription with others, but get paid. And literally we go on holidays, we take some photos, we pop them on social media, and then our friends reach out to us and say, hey, that sounds amazing. Can you tell me more about your club? Now, with our residual commissions, this is one of the best residual commission plans that I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I've been in business for 30 years prior to this. So I had 13 gyms for 15 years. And I started with one, of course, and built up to a chain of 13. And I've also been a business coach for the last 15 years. And I have seen a lot of business models over that time. And I've got to tell you, this is by far the most simplest, the most easiest, the most fun, and it's the most leverage where you can create real passive income. So when you refer people to your team, if they join as a standard, you earn $4 per month for the life of that membership. If they join as a plus, you earn $6 a month for the life of that membership. And if they join as a priority, you earn $8 a month for the life of that membership. So let's just take the average, $100 a month. If you are earning $6 per person, once your group has built to 100, and we've literally had teams like ours who have put hundreds of people in on this $1 promo, all of a sudden you've got an extra 600 US a month in passive income. So Aussie dollars, that's about 900 a month. So let's round it up to 1,000. What difference would that make in your life right now if you had an extra $1,000 a month? What would you do with that? And, for me as a single mum, that absolutely takes the pressure off financially. It allows me to be able to have an amazing lifestyle and take my kids on holidays, but also to start actually getting ahead financially and saving and investing some of that money as well. And we have this system with our business, get 10 in play right away. And then we help those 10 get 10, and boom, your business is already at 100 people and you've hit that level of income. But then we help those 100 get 10, and very quickly your team's now at 1,000, which on average is 6,000 US a month, which is pretty much $10,000 a month Aussie. And within our team, we call ourselves the 10K Club. We're on a mission to help 10,000 people to make 10,000 a month or more residual income and enjoy 10 or more dream holidays a year, working less than 10 hours a week. So we call it the power of 10, which it's pretty cool, and it's very, very, very possible. So residual income within that matrix, you can actually earn off 88,500 members, which you have the potential to earn anything from a couple of hundred to, hundreds of thousands every single month. Now, we also have a proven system. After my 30 years in business, I know that systems are really important. And system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. So we have our very own DreamTrips University, so that we actually provide you with a virtual training platform and weekly education. You then have your very own marketing center with your personalized website and marketing materials. We have an amazing social media system where we have a lead generation program and attraction marketing, so that people will literally come to you. And we have this incredible innovative phone app that we use that's kind of like our CRM. So we pop all of our contacts in there, we can send them through a link, and everything's tracked and followed up even while you are asleep. Now, the next part of our business system is to get you on what we call a Discover Dream Trip. Now, this dream trip is a little bit different to an ordinary dream trip because we fly in some of our absolute best leaders and we do a mini 2-hour training. Now, that training is to teach you how to share this concept with confidence so that you can build your business while you are on holidays. So Kerry and I did this trip to Santorini last year, which was absolutely amazing. And as I said, we did add on the extra trip to Athens, which was incredible. We also have just a couple of spots left on this one here in Australia. So we will be going down to Fraser Island, 21st to the 24th of June. And that one's really special because we actually have our owners and CEO, Mark and Tammy Smith, flying in for that trip, because that will be the official launch for Australia and our Oceania region. Then we have one in Dubai. This is on the iconic QE2, which is now moored permanently here in Dubai. And Kerry, Kath and I, KKK, that's scary. We are all crashing Kerry and Eamon's honeymoon. And we are going to do that trip, which is going to be amazing as well. So there's two different options if you want to launch your business with DreamTrips. The first option is for that same $1, you can actually add on the business subscription. So right now today, you can get started for just $1. You can choose any of those membership options, your standard, your plus, or your priority. And if you would like to earn from Dream Trips, you can add on the IBO subscription as well. Now, IBO stands for Independent Business Owner. This is your business, it's your life. You get to do it your way, but you're not on your own because we're here to help and support you. Now, that includes your Dream Trips mobile app, your complete marketing system. We've got our CRM management system, incredible website, and the best compensation plan on the planet. Now, when I started, I didn't do a $1 promo. I actually joined on what we call our Discover Pack. So a Discover Pack actually includes 750 loyalty points. It includes your priority membership. It includes your IBO subscription. And here's the most exciting thing. It also includes your Discover Dream Trip experience. So all of those trips that I just shared with you, you can literally click book it because your first trip is already paid for. Now, for anyone within our team, obviously we can't offer this next part company-wide. For anyone who joins through our team, if you do choose to get started today with our Discover Pack, as an additional bonus, we're actually going to throw in for you your complete social media automation system. So this is an extra bonus where we will basically help you to create an automation campaign, which includes your Facebook ads, your lead generation system, and an online lead generation pipeline. And that will be free for anyone within our team that joins on a Discover Pack. And look, I've been a business coach for 15 years, and I can tell you we usually charge anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000 for that social media automation system. And we've actually had to turn our ads off today. We've had over 50 new leads come through in the last 48 hours to the point that we couldn't keep up with them all. So we absolutely know that that works. And so if you're looking at this from a business perspective and you're kind of thinking, well, it sounds amazing, but I don't want to go talking to my family and friends, you will absolutely love to come in on this Discover Pack. It includes your trip, plus you've got that complete automation system as well. So guys, timing is everything. You know, when you join this business, you lock in the very next best spot in our team. So then anyone who joins after you can potentially become part of your team. So you earn not just on the people that you refer, but the people that they refer and the people that we refer as well, because we all work as a team. And guys, this $1 promo, we've only got 2 days left. So whether you want to join with the Discover Pack and get that automation system for $1,500 US, which is incredible value for a business, or if you just want to get started for $1, you choose which option is best for you and get back to the person who invited you. And we are so excited to help get you started. So just as I wrap up this part of the call this evening, I'm just going to throw to Chris Cummins. So Chris and I have known each other for years and years, and Chris is one of the most well-traveled people I know. He used to be a tour operator and have a tour operating business up in the Northern Territory. He's our version of Crocodile Dundee, but way cooler and way more fun. He's also incredible when it comes to business. And, you know, I get business coaching and advice from Chris because he's just so amazing. He has such a great business mind. And Chris and I have both had traditional businesses. Chris has got so many businesses I can't keep up. But he's putting all of those aside to be able to do this business. I always say success leaves clues. So Chris, I'd love for you to just share, you know, from the cost of getting started, why you choose Dream Trips over any other business model out there.
Thanks for that introduction, Kylie. And everybody knows, just listen to what you're saying, how much knowledge in the industry and in business you have as well. The thing for me was, to be totally honest, is that I have a lot of traditional businesses. I have a lot of passive income, but my problem is that the minute I step away from any one of my companies, the thing starts to fall over, or there's just no system in place because you're the person at the top carrying all the responsibilities and all the weight. When I seen this and the way the model's been structured, it's just a no-brainer. The thing I like about it, I'm jumping on a boat. It's at the end of the promo, so it's kind of just in the right timing. But I'm sitting on a boat for 10 days and I'll run my business from the boat. And this I can take all around the world. I've already got timeshare around the world. I spent 6 months on holidays anyway. So this was just the perfect fit because the passive income that comes along with this is insane. Now, for me to do this in traditional business, I'd have to have at least 300 to 700 staff, because every time I put a staff member on, I make a small residual income off that staff member. But for me to turn around and match the numbers I've already matched on this, like I'd have to go and employ another 700 or 800 staff. And I don't want the headache of babysitting 700 staff. So when you look at this as a business model, it's just a perfect way to leverage. There's not a thing in there I don't like. There's everything to do with travel, everything to do with enjoying yourself, spending family times and memories with your family. That's the other thing. I've worked all my life and I've missed a lot of things because I've been too busy working. This model is just brilliant. And if you do it right, you work on it part-time, but it'll only be part-time for a very short time, because your full-time job will become a part-time job, and then you'll ping it off. Because once you get the taste of this, the way we do our trips, the way we have the lounges, the way we have people running around looking after us, you meet people. Honestly, the people I met in Hawaii, I could go out in the backyard now with nothing and sit there and have a great time, because the people I met were fantastic. They're friends for life. I love them all dearly, and I'd do anything for them. And it's just like-minded people having a great time. And this is what life really should be about, not sitting there that 9 to 5. And it's not 9 to 5 when you're in business for yourself. I do 100 hours a week. It's about every week. And it just never stops. So if anybody's got any hinkling of putting a business together and get going, the cost of doing this, I really recommend you doing the pack that you get the holiday, for the simple reason you'll get some on-site training. So when I went to Hawaii, Mark was there and he gave us a lot of insight on the way business is working these days, because it's changed a lot from when I started business. And that social media it's like a virus. Once they get onto it and everybody's listening to it, everybody wants to know about it, everybody wants to join. So if we can cap that and get that into your business, you'd be quite surprised how fast this thing grows. I keep looking to my back of house, and because we've got so many people now, the numbers are coming like crazy. And I just know now in my heart that this is what I'm going to be doing for the next 15 years. I sold one of my businesses and made another 200,000. So I'm just going to dump that in a trade account for my crypto, and I trade commodities as well. And I'll leave that in there, and that's my safeguard, but I don't think I'll need it, because the way things are structured here, it's just fantastic. So that's just me as a business person. I'm happy to mentor anybody I can along the way. My biggest goal in life is to take as many people with me. I've done it the hard way, and I hate to see people doing it the hard way. So I'm mentoring as I go. So there's a lot of things I want to structure going forward. And I've got a few things I want to do for the disabled kids as well. So my heart's all in this. So yeah, I hope you all get on board, because you won't regret it. And if the worst thing is you suck at doing the business, and you go out and have a fantastic holiday, and that is just the bomb. It is really good. You'll love it. Thank you for listening.
Amazing, Chris. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone for jumping on. So get back to the person who invited you. Let them know that you would like to join. Let them know which option that you would like, either the standard, the plus, or the priority. And if you'd like to add the IBO for $1, or if you'd like to go all in and come in with a Discover pack. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. And we look forward to welcoming you to our Dream Trips family.